some passion, I'ma teach that boy a lesson. Got your bitch on her knees doing yoga, how she stretching. I don't got lemons, but I squeeze. No, I'm super fresh, life a breeze. Yeah, 2 big locks on my knees. Yeah, baby, this is Villon on my team. Yeah.
Good evening. I'm Shamsud-Din Jabbar, property manager with Blue Metal Properties and team lead at the Midas Group at Core Realty. I just want to say hello and let you know a little bit about me. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist and IT specialist, where I learned the meaning of great service and what it means to be responsive and take everything seriously, dotting I's and crossing T's to make sure that things go off without a hitch. So I've taken those skills and applied them to my career as a real estate agent, where I feel like what really sets me apart from other agents is my ability to be able to, one, be a fierce negotiator. So not only do I brilliantly market your property to make sure it gets sold as quickly as possible or gets leased as quickly as possible, but I'm also going to take every ounce of energy and putting it into negotiating for you and for your property to get the best deal that you can possibly get for it. So once we get to the closing table, all the I's are going to be dotted, all the T's are going to be crossed, everything's going to go off without a hitch, and that is my word that I'm giving to you as your real estate agent. So if that's the type of agent you're looking for, reach out to me. You see my phone number on the page. If not, it's 832-774-9718. Give me a call. And even if you don't want to have me as your agent, call me with any questions you may have. So even if you're a first-time home buyer or you're an experienced real estate investor and you're just looking for somebody to help you with doing some analysis on some properties that you're looking at, either way, give me a call. I'm glad to help anytime. And I'm looking forward to talking to you.
A few moments later.
FBI is calling the deadly attack in New Orleans an act of terrorism. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. The FBI says that suspect, who is now dead, was 42-year-old Shamsud-Din Jabbar, a U.S. citizen and Army veteran from the Houston area. They do not believe he acted alone, and there's now reportedly surveillance video of other individuals who might be involved. At least 15 people are now confirmed dead, dozens of others injured, including 2 police officers who were shot. Fox 4 Stephen Dial in studio now with more. Stephen.
The New Orleans police chief says Shamsud-Din Jabbar drove onto the sidewalk to get around a police car that was providing security by blocking the vehicle's access to Bourbon Street. The coroner of Orleans Parish just shared that the death toll has climbed to 15 people. 3 hours into the new year, Bourbon Street in New Orleans turned into a massive crime scene.
This particular terrorist drove around onto the sidewalk.
The FBI says 42-year-old Shamsud-Din Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from the Houston area, drove a white pickup truck around a police car blocking traffic and slammed into pedestrians on the crowded street. 15 people were killed, dozens injured. Federal investigators are calling this an act of terrorism.
New Orleans police and all law enforcement is built. We are built for dealing with evil, with things that would cause others to be in fear. But instead, our officers, and last night NOPD particular, stood strong. They did not run. They did kill the terrorist.
There are still many unanswered questions about Jabbar, but we know he was an Army veteran and the truck was rented from the Houston area. Investigators say Jabbar was killed when the truck stopped and he began shooting at officers. 3 officers shot back, killing him. 2 officers were injured.
Considering their injuries, they're doing well.
Federal investigators say an ISIS flag was located on the truck along with a possible explosive device inside and others nearby. They also believe Jabbar did not act alone. A state police bulletin says 3 men and a woman are seen on surveillance placing one of those devices. As for the victims, one of them has a connection to TCU. Jack Beck, a senior receiver for the Horned Frogs football team, confirmed on his social media that his brother Tiger Beck died in the attack. TCU football posting, quote, sending love and support to the Beck family.
Bourbon Street is an active crime scene, and the FBI is in charge of it. When they clear it, and it does not become an active crime scene anymore, we're going to open it up.
The city was not only packed for New Year celebrations, but also for a college football playoff game. In the wake of the attack, the Sugar Bowl was postponed until Thursday. Governor Jeff Landry was already planning to issue an emergency declaration ahead of the Super Bowl next month, which is also in New Orleans. He amended that order so additional resources can be brought in immediately.
This city has been tried by fire before. But fire purifies. Fire makes things stronger. We have a plan. We know what to do. We are going to get these people. There is a path forward.
Now, the governor said that he will attend the bowl game on Thursday. There is no word if there will be another media update tonight.
All right, Stephen Dial, thank you. President Biden and President-elect Trump offered condolences and support after the attack. Mr. Biden said he was grateful for the brave and swift response of local law enforcement in preventing even greater death and injury. He said he directed his team to ensure every resource is available to get to the bottom of what happened as quickly as possible. President-elect Trump said, "Our hearts are with all of the innocent victims and their loved ones, including the brave officers of the New Orleans Police Department." The Trump administration will fully support the city of New Orleans as they investigate and recover from this act of pure evil.
Listen, bro, this would not be the United States without some craziness happening on the first day. Let alone, there's been a lot of people that got killed last night from shootings. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but there's been a lot of shootings last night, and people been killed in like regular cities, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not up to date, New Orleans, there was a, I want to talk lightly on this too, because I know, YouTube be acting funny. There was a situation in New Orleans where people lost their life. I just heard an updated number. It was 15 people that was actually unalived. And the story goes, there was a guy in an electric truck, from what I'm hearing. And if you ever seen the footage, go on Twitter. It's all over Twitter. It's crazy, bro. Condolences to the family, but he drove through these people, just to say the least, bro. And there's footage of it. And when I say he going at a high rate of speed, it's just go look at the footage. It was on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Like, people was partying. It was New Year's Eve. But the crazy thing, as you seen in that video, he was a real estate agent, former veteran. He was actually on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And one way or another, however it happened, he turned, you know what I'm saying, against the country. Now, I know some of y'all gonna say this is a conspiracy. Is that not the same guy? Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. I'm not here to really, it's still fresh. So, but I just want to know this. I want to know because I've seen this happen before. Because people saying, oh, he can't be, I'm gonna spell it Terrorist. He can't be one of those if he's from here. No, he can be a domestic one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But what I want to know is, even whether you're a homegrown one or you're a foreign one, because they said he had the flag. Look up the certain flag. I only want to say it because I feel like it's a trigger word on YouTube. But ISIS. You know what I'm saying? If I'm spelling it, that means I don't want to say it. Y'all just catch on. What I want to know is, how does somebody go from being a regular citizen to flipping to that extent? And they said he had, allegedly it was help. He had like 3 other people. I think 2 guys and a woman also helped him. It was like a sale, they call it, a TERRORIST sale. But how does somebody flip like that? Because you was like, did you come to this country, or did this country not give you what you thought it was promised, or that you was promised? Like, fuck it, man, I'm about to just go against this shit. Like, how does that even work? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure that out, because dude looked at normal. He went to the military. He was trying to be a real estate agent. He's making YouTube videos, and that's like a normal person. But look what he goes and does, man. What I will say is this, y'all. although that's a situation that's kind of hard to avoid if you just out there. This is what I tell people, because it's so unpredictable nowadays. Forget just the hood stuff. Forget the youngins with the switches. Forget that. You know, when you got people like this and people that's going in grocery stores and all that type of stuff, right? You have to move with purpose, bro. Don't be hanging around, loafing, lingering around, and go in the store, get what you need, go get across the street, go up in here. Don't be just out and about, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody, and it's kind of crazy because it's like, it's free. It's the land of the free, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit too free, you know what I'm saying? But that's just that's our Constitution. That's our, you know, blueprint for the United States. It's the land of the free, you know. But with every plus comes minuses, you know, pros and cons, plus and delta. But how does that even happen when somebody be so patriotic or just such a regular person and then they just flip? And like what made him that? Like, how? Like, why? Did you not become the big famous real estate agent, or what, did they do something to you in the military? Like, what, did you see some, or I don't know, man. Because those are all the people, man. Shout out to New Orleans, man. Hold y'all head up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'm gone. Yeah. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my other channels pinned in the description for exclusive content, and send me all reactions to the Discord that's pinned in the comments. Gang.